Donna Schwartz here from the Everything Saxophone podcast. We're at the Key Leaves Everything Saxophone NAMM Hang 2020 with Alex Hahn. Welcome. So we had, and he's got applause back here. So we've had him on last year, and Alex is awesome. He's an amazing player, an amazing teacher, and I want to know, well, first of all, two things. Tell people about yourself, but also we want to catch up. A lot of great things have been happening for you, young man.
Been busy, that's for sure. Been busy for sure. I'm originally from Orange County, California. I did my undergrad at University of North Texas. I did my master's at USC. A couple years ago, I finished at the Thelonious Monk Institute of Jazz Performance. And now I'm a teacher, I'm a player, composer, arranger, basically anything I can kind of get my hands on in Los Angeles area.
Living the dream.
Trying.
Yeah,
definitely.
Talk a little bit about some of the stuff that's happened since the last time we spoke to you last year at NAMM.
Oh man.
Where do you begin, right?
Well, I think one of the biggest things was winning the Michael Brecker International Saxophone Competition.
Huge.
And it was such a whirlwind experience because when I sent in my tape, I was like, okay, my goal is going to be one of 8 semifinalists. I'd be so happy with that. I'm sure there was hundreds of people who auditioned, and if I get top 8, get to travel to Israel, it's all expenses paid. They pay for the hotel, the flight, they give us per diem. So it's like, man, to get top 8, I'm just hanging in Israel for a couple days. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So then I get there and I'm like, okay, you know what? My new goal is to get the top 3. So the first round, all 8 of us played, and then for the final round, they picked 3 of us to then be weaned down to 1. So I got there. I'm like, okay. My goal is to get the top 3. So when they're announcing all 3 guys' names, I was the first one announced.
Awesome.
So I was like, oh, thank God, I don't have to wait. I had to just wait a long time to have my name called. So then I was top 3, and I'm like, you know what? All top 3 people, they get money, and again, this has been a ridiculous experience where I get to travel to Israel, and whatever happens, happens. And then for them to get first place and to meet Susan Brecker and to be a part of Michael Brecker's legacy, where I've learned so much from his recordings and learned so much from his music and his compositions and everything, and getting to hang with the other guys who were ridiculous sax players. Oh my gosh, some of the best saxophone players I've ever heard in my life.
Who were some of the other guys?
So one of the guys who I really enjoyed was this guy, Sean Payne, who lives in London, and he's 18 years old.
Oh.
And he was so burning.
Wow.
So burning.
18.
The most ridiculous altissimo lines I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh, wow.
And I was talking to him about it, and I'm like, dude, how did you work all this up? Like, this is insane. And he's like, yes, I would basically just be in big band rehearsal and be like, oh, what if I just took this up an octave? And it was basically as a joke, he got good at altissimo. It was crazy. So meeting all the guys and hanging was really cool. Got to nerd out a bunch of albums and blah blah blah, which was super fun. But then just it was such a whirlwind because of how quick it all happened. We flew. I left on a Friday at 6 a.m. from LAX. That flight went to New York. So then I had an hour layover, and then New York to Tel Aviv, which is the capital, which is 11 hours, and then Tel Aviv to Eilat, which is another hour. So it was 25 hours of travel by the time you got there. So I got there, and then I completely passed out because I was so exhausted. The next day was rehearsals, and there was some, not a press conference, but some interviews and stuff we had to do. And then the next day was the competition all day. So then that's the first 2 days. And the next day we came home. So it was all of this crazy whirlwind experience, all within the context of 4 days.
Oh my God, that's insane.
It happened so fast. So it's not until I came back home a couple days later that I kind of all sank in of what just happened? It was crazy. So it was an amazing experience, and again, to meet Susie Brecker and be a part of that was really, really special.
First of all, congratulations. It's an amazing accomplishment, and thank you for giving us a little bit of an inside look into that. Can I dig further, and let's talk about your mindset? Going through a competition like this, a worldwide competition, what kind of mindset was going on there? What kind of tips can you share?
One of my biggest weaknesses is overthinking when I'm playing.
Oh, okay.
And I really just kind of start to think too much about how I'm sounding, and then I'm completely detached from all the people that I'm playing with. that's just like my personality and kind of how my brain works. So when I did the competition, I was like, okay, I'm not going to worry about anything but connecting with the people that I'm playing with and completely let go, and I'm just going to play like myself. And if they don't like that, then that's totally fine. I played like myself. I'm not going to try to put on this impression of, okay, I need to play like this, and oh, this guy played like this, I'm this, and overthink it. I'm just going to relax and have fun and play.
That's gold.
And to me, that always gets the best results. When I'm not overthinking it, I'm really prepared on the tune, so I can just be in the moment and completely play.
I gotta tell you folks, that absolutely is gold, because one of the biggest things that people suffer from, performance anxiety, right? You know, and a lot of that stems, there's many reasons for it, but one of the reasons stems from you're not connecting with who you're with on stage, whether it's classical music, whether it's a quartet, whether it's, you know, a duo, or even if you're playing backing tracks, for God's sakes, you know, as stale as that may be, it's that connection.
Yeah, and it kind of stems from that, what you were saying, like practicing with the Aerosols and practicing with iReal Pro, and obviously those are both incredible devices to shed and get good at harmony and learn tunes, but like then you know, that same student gets to the bandstand and it's like pretending like you're playing with a play along that's going to have no interaction.
That's right.
So it's like, that's, to me, that's more important than what I'm playing, is interacting and communicating with the band. So I was really trying to focus on that, and again, just try to be in the moment. It all happened so fast, so I didn't really have time to overthink it, which kind of helped.
You were probably so tired, you know, jet lagged and everything like that. But even what you just said, again, gold, right? You're playing with these, you know, iReal Pro backing tracks, even Band in a Box. Again, these are awesome tools, especially Band in a Box. And I'm going to say Band in a Box more because they tend to alter the backing track a little bit. You know, it's supposed to be following you. But you're right, there's no interaction there. And how on earth can you possibly expect to interact with your bandmates if you're not practicing that?
There's no substitute for playing with live musicians. Absolutely not.
Yeah, and that's great advice. And that also speaks to the fact that you're also a great teacher.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I heard it when Nick interviewed you, you know, learning about all the stuff that you do. So I want to still dive a little bit deeper into the competition as well. What were the pieces that you had to play?
So the pre-screening was actually pretty open. Like, they just said pick 3 tunes of contrasting styles. Okay. So I ended up picking, let's see, Stars Fell in Alabama as my ballad, Upper Manhattan Medical Group was like kind of like an up-tempo, and then like a blues. And, you know, I was talking a lot with one of my mentors, Jason Goldman. He's a professor at USC. I was a TA for him when I was at USC. And he's like a producer, and he's just gotten me amazing opportunities, and I really, really trust his opinion. So he was kind of helping me out with some tune choices. So I picked those 3, and again, my goal was top 8, and you know, whatever happens. And then for the semi-final round, it was pick 2 tunes of contrasting styles. So again, like, should I play an original? Should I play a bebop tune? Should I play a more modern tune? Like,
different tunes, I'm assuming.
Different tunes.
Got it. Okay.
So I was kind of second guessing, like, what should I play? Like, what are they looking for? Who are the judges? All that kind of stuff. But then I got talking to this guy, Jason Goldman. I was like, okay, I need to show off what I do best. So I ended up picking Saxophone by Billy Strayhorn, which is probably one of my favorite songs of all time. I did this little arrangement, and then this other song, Voyage. Again, did a little arrangement of that. And those are my 2 tunes for the semifinals. And then for the final round, I did Stars Fell in Alabama again, UMMG again, a little different arrangement, and then an original composition. They wanted to hear original for the last round. Yeah. So yeah, some different tunes, some of the same tunes. Just kind of what I felt showed me off the best.
Did you have the same backing musicians each time, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So every saxophone player had the same trio behind them.
Okay, great. That's important.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking to myself, oh wait a minute, what if he has different musicians for each time? That makes it that much harder.
Yeah. And the band was so burny.
Yeah.
So burny. Like, it was literally like so fun to play with. I remember in the rehearsals, they had 8 rehearsals back to back. So I'm just like, all right, let's just like play. And the arrangement I had of Voyage was like sax and drums to start for a couple choruses. So I'm like, all right, let's just like try to get into some things and try to play. And it was like, from the first measure, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
And again, they were just so cool and so welcoming, and it was awesome.
This sounds amazing. Are there recordings of this?
So people keep asking me about it because, first of all, I'm curious too. But I don't know, because they video and recorded everything. but whether they're gonna release it or not, I don't know.
Oh, I'm really curious.
But everything was recorded and video.
Yeah.
So, because I know for the monk competition, they released like the semifinal round, like every player from the semifinals. So I was thinking they would do something similar, but I haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
I may have to contact somebody about that.
I was just about to
follow
say,
up.
definitely do that because a lot of people would be very interested in that, and it's great also marketing for you too as well. You know, because here I was winning this competition.
YouTube channel, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff.
Definitely. Cool. All right, so now I want to get into some of the teaching aspects. So where are you teaching right now?
So I currently am the director of the Los Angeles County High School for the Arts.
Which is awesome. That's new.
Yeah. That was it's my second year.
Yeah.
And then I have a bunch of private students, Skype students, all that kind of stuff. I still do clinics at other schools and master classes and stuff. I love teaching. I love it so much. And I always tell my students, I want them to be better than me.
Yes.
I'm giving them all the information, and then it's up to them to what they do with it. If they want to work crazy hard and shed a bunch and soak up all this information, that's what I want them to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's really, I love teaching. It's really great.
With the Los Angeles County High School for the Arts, so can you give us an idea like what the curriculum is? Like how do students get in 9th grade, or can they get in any grade? How does that work?
Yeah, so they can audition. We have auditions every year. So any year you can audition. I teach the big band. I run the big band. I teach like a theory class, which is like theory/composition class. I run the top combo. We have like a piano lab where they're learning about voicings and harmony and stuff. And then I teach an improv class.
Awesome.
So I'm there every single day, but it's only 1:30 to 4 p.m. every day. So the schedule's flexible. Again, I have weekends and summers off to tour and do my own music, which is great.
Yeah.
I have every night free. You know, it's a really great.
It's probably inspiring too because you see the change. Like, so kids will come in. What level of player are you seeing these kids coming in as?
Well, actually, there's this one kid. I'm not going to say what instrument he is because everybody's going to know. But I have actually 2 or 3 kids in the school who are, I think, the best high school musicians I've ever taught in my time.
Wow.
Their knowledge of tunes, their knowledge of harmony, their ability to improvise, their facility on the instrument, really special players. But there is a wide range. I mean, it's 9th to 12th grade, so age is a big factor of some of these kids are really still learning. Some of these kids are going to Berkeley next year and like all these great top schools. So it's a wide range. But yeah, the top level are really great.
See, now that's encouraging for me because I always keep saying this too. In New York, I feel like the music instruction overall is better. We have people starting in 4th grade on instruments, and out here, that's not the case. So that's why I'm asking that, and I'm just wondering, 9th graders coming in, do they have to have any knowledge of tunes or anything like that? Some of them, I don't know how much jazz experience they have at that point.
Yeah, we have a couple freshmen who are really great musicians who come in. Playing blues is great, playing harmony great, which is kind of a rare thing for freshmen who's like 13 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same as the whole program. It's like there's a wide range. But there are some kids who come in who are like they already have it together.
Well,
you just need to like kind of shape and format the way that they're going to continue to grow.
Yeah, and be a mentor to them.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Are there ever like too many kids auditioning, or do you take everybody? Or
yeah, so last year I think we only accepted maybe like 7 kids total.
Oh wow!
We had like 30 auditioners, I think.
Wow.
We had a ton of drummers audition too, so that kind of makes it unbalanced. But I think we let in 1 drummer, and there was like maybe 10 who auditioned. We let in 1 out of 2 bass players, a couple sax players, no pianists. I mean, it all depends on. I'm looking for potential. I'm looking for what the level that they already are. Their teaching ability. I'm looking for their personality, like all those kind of things. Are they going to be a good fit?
Talk about personality. Why is that important?
I mean, maybe not so much personality, but work ethic especially.
Yeah.
Like, that's the hugest thing. It's like, man, if you're gonna come in and just kind of like slack off, it's like you're taking up somebody's spot who maybe a little bit maybe a little bit lower of a musician, but who's gonna be willing to work a little harder.
Yeah.
So to me, like trying to gauge that and asking questions and that kind of stuff is
awesome, and I think I'm just making an assumption, but I know this is a teacher. When you teach somebody something, you internalize it better too. You get better at it as well.
Yeah.
And are you finding that?
Yeah, I think about a lot because I talk about a lot with my students, especially my younger ones, like, and this does not have to do with Loxon, but just my partner students in general, of like technique and facility and building the dexterity on the horn and hand position and fingers and practicing diligently on scales super slow. And I think about myself, I'm like, man, I should be doing this kind of stuff. Like, what? Come on. So I'm actually getting back to that. I've been playing a lot of tenor recently, tenor's definitely my second, alto's my main. So I was like really shedding and like trying to get comfortable with tenor. And I was doing those same exercises that I do with my students, like slow intervals, slow scales, dexterity on the entire range of the horn, looking in the mirror, looking at my hands, looking at my fingers, like doing all of that stuff, and it's so important.
It is, and actually, can we dive a little bit deeper into that? So for those folks that are watching this, listening to it,
shed your scales, folks.
Shed your scales. But hand position, finger position, how important is it for you to be? Some people are very tense, or some people have, small hands, or maybe a hard reach, or whatever. Any tips in terms of, fingering position, hand position?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you have to be comfortable. That's the biggest thing. And then in terms of hand position, again, it kind of changes. My left hand is a little bit more from like a diagonal.
Okay.
But let me see if I can, it's a little more like a diagonal, but also I have really big hands. So like it can fit like
that's true, yeah.
My fingers are my hand, yeah. So like it's coming out more of a diagonal. I always try to come back to like this place where it's like nice and curled and even, but like in the moment it's always like that 45-degree angle kind of a little bit. But you have to be comfortable for your hands and how you play the instrument.
And relaxed, right?
And relaxed, yeah. The more tense you are, it's not going to help, definitely. But the biggest thing is keeping your fingers on the curls. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves in saxophone players is this left pinky and flailing out your pinky every time you play, especially as you go up on the register. So it's like if you're playing a scale, da 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 da, and it's like, man, now you have so much time, you have so much room to go back that you're losing so much time and momentum and dexterity and technique and all that kind of stuff. So I really try to practice, hand position, and especially the way that our fingers are staying close to the drum.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one.
And it is super hard.
Oh my God. Yeah. For everybody, even professionals too. I mean, you see it. So that's awesome. So now we're at NAMM, right? So we got to talk about some NAMM things. First, you're here. Anything interesting to you that you want to check out?
What I've been meaning to get into is using like effects pedals.
Ah, okay.
So it's a very expensive endeavor because I feel like it's a slippery slope that once you buy one, then you buy four, and it's like, oh, these four aren't enough, maybe buy 7, buy 10, it's like $2,000 went down the drain. So I do want to check out some of that stuff, even if it's just one or two, just to start.
How would you use that though? Like you play a lot of straight ahead jazz and stuff like that. How would you use it?
So my original music is more like electric, especially this album that I'm kind of planning now is more like backbeaty and electric and kind of within that context. So I feel like it'll fit the music that's coming up. So stay tuned for that. So that kind of fits that. And just kind of something new, like, I can play the bebop stuff and do traditional stuff, but kind of exploring some different sounds and shapes and kind of some things I can get into with that.
Oh, awesome.
So definitely want to explore that. And then I'm playing at the Eastman booth at 2 p.m., I'm here with Three Leaves. And then just kind of walking around, seeing, whatever. Experiencing the noise and the overwhelm. And the people watching.
Oh, the people watching.
I love that.
Interesting. Okay, very interesting. What kind of things are you looking for? Are you
just interesting people, interesting outfits, interesting hair, interesting, all that kind of stuff.
I've seen all shades of hair. I've seen mullets.
Speaking of hair.
Wait, your hair's taller than mine. like that. I had someone on yesterday who had really great hair.
Who's that?
Jeff Antonia.
Okay.
I said you have to share some of your hair tips because it's really good. Anyway, talk about your equipment since we're here at NAMM. What do you use?
So I play Eastman 52nd Street, and I had played a Mark 6 since I was in high school. My dad's a musician too. He plays saxophone. He played lead alto with Glenn Miller's band back in the day, back in the 80s. So it's in my blood for sure. But he played a Mark 6, so before I got mine, I'd be coming home in high school and, hey Dad, can I practice on your Mark 6? Like, can I play your horn? He's like, alright, yeah, sure. My senior year of high school, found a guy selling one. And so I played that all through college, all through North Texas, USC, in the first year of the Monk Institute. And then I had won the Form of Mincer competition, and with that you got a free tenor. You get the Eastman 52nd Street tenor. So I started to play the tenor. I'm like, dang, this is nice. And I was actually really hesitant about trying the alto because this Mark 6 was like my baby. Like, this is like my sound, my horn, like everything. And so, they had me come to the stores in Pomona. And they're like, oh, would you be willing to try the alto? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, fine, okay, I'll try it. And I played it and I'm like, whoa. And I literally have not picked up my Mark 6 since.
Wow.
It's been sitting in the closet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I feel like, it may sound weird to say, but when I was playing my Mark 6, and maybe this was just at the stage I was at too, like, I felt like I was playing like somebody else's sound. Like I was influenced by, Kenny Garrett, Cannonball, Bird, Stitt, like all those guys, and I felt like I was in that vein. But when I played the Eastman, I was like, man, I don't know anybody, like any super famous musician besides, Mincer. They have a great roster, but like anybody I really like checked out and like plays an Eastman, I feel like I can sound like myself on this one. And so, the tone is a little bit different. It's a little rounder, a little warmer. It's just kind of a little darker. It's just a little bit different sound. And to me, I feel like now I play like myself instead of playing like somebody else.
That's awesome. And again, we're not trying to, plug certain things here. We're really not. But it's always important to hear other people's experiences, with things. It's helpful. It helps you to make an informed decision. That's really cool. And mouthpieces.
So I've been playing the same Meyer since like my freshman year in North Texas.
What's the tip opening?
7M.
Okay, so Meyer 7M and Reeds.
Gate area Reeds, Select Jazz, 3 unfiled.
Cool.
Yeah. To me, again, like the pedals I was talking about, mouthpieces and stuff is a real slippery slope.
Yeah.
And it just starts to snowball with all the things that you can get, and this and that and this, and oh, this new mouthpiece just came out, oh, it's copying this old mouthpiece, blah blah blah. And like, I just get comfortable with what I play, and I'm probably never ever gonna change my mouthpiece.
And
I'm just too comfortable with it.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. And once you start experimenting, it just I don't know about you, but I hate trying out too many things. It's confusing. It's overwhelming. I'd rather just work on, find something and just stick with it for a while.
Yeah. And really learn how to play it. Learn how to play the mouthpiece. What are the ins and outs? How does the high register sound? How does the low register sound? What note is out of tune? What note is flat? What note is sharp? It's like, I've been playing this for like 10 years, 11 years. It's like I really know how this mouthpiece plays.
Yeah, definitely. Same thing with the horns too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, well, speaking of sound, I'd love to hear you play.
Cool, yeah. Cool.